hold on. What happened to you and your Nitro man at Silver State, JQ? You won E-Buggy.
I was running some old engine. We even turned the idle up because last year I flamed out for no reason, like ghost flame out. And then this time, the lap after that pit stop, I flamed out. And then actually after that, I blew out completely. I still, even with the flame out, I could have won. But I just lost, my brain fell out. Like the engine stopped and
why.
my brain fell out. And then it was pretty hard to...
Echo, isn't this guy the worst person to pit for?
You know what? You know what? When I pitted for him, I did my perfect pitman job. It was fast pit stop and everything. And then it flames out. He was just yelling, "You filled it up too much. You filled it up too much." I said, "No, I did not. You didn't gas it. It was your fault."
There you go. Gotta accept responsibility.
Yeah, and he was saying about these excuses, and that's what he's doing on excuses.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong.
He probably went on about that, not filling that tank up for about a whole 5 minutes. And then in that 5 minutes, he blew out. If he would have fucking paid attention, he probably could have called him up. But no, he is so focused on you not fucking filling up his tank that he blew up. You know why I know this? Because I've heard you do this with others. Like when I didn't fill him up, we was at Sirloin. Shut up. Don't say nothing.
Is this the one-armed pit stop? Because I was right at that point.
SDRC, right? This guy is fully... Look, we're at Border Wars. He is the fastest guy there by far. He can flame out, come in, and still be good. Casey Peck was there. This is the height of the Drake JQ wars, when you was good at Drake like hard, and Casey Peck was his boy running Mugen. You had like a whole lap lead on him after the first pit stop. Get somebody to help you. You can't do this one-armed. Casey Peck is going to catch me, you fucking idiot. Get somebody to help you.
I mean,
he went on about this to the next pit stop and then continued to blow out. Mike Hill told him at the time, the hay bale or the kern. Somebody hit a fucking kern at DNC and it flew out in front of you. You went on about that goddamn kern for like 5 laps and blew out in 5 laps. So you know what, JQ? Take your own fucking advice and stay in your fucking lane.
That's not about staying in the lane, but I accept
euros. Plus 40 euros.
Yeah, 40 plus euros.
He was like yelling at him, and then he blew out completely.
Yeah, it's very hard.
On Hazelwood.
This is actually something that gets harder when you don't drive or race anymore as much. Really.
Sounds like excuses to me.
No, it's a fact. Cavalieri has the same issue. I can tell. If he needs more track time, then he won't have these blowouts.
He needs better engine.
Hey, Pecco, what did this man just say about an hour ago about excuses?
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like a bunch of excuses coming out of your mouth right now.
There's a difference between like valid explanations and excuses. I'll prove it to you right now. Lefty, you know how I could be better and not blow out like that? If I applied myself, prepared my equipment, and practiced more. But am I going to do that? No, because I don't want to. Now I want to race motocross and enjoy my life in other ways. Okay, so I'm not going to go there. I'm going to fucking accept defeat and some random flameouts at times and some bad driving because that time has passed. But I'm not going to accept that from Pecco because this is his time.
I agree with that. You have to set an example.
It's true.
The leadership comes from the top. Set the example. Don't make excuses. Stay in your fucking lane.
But it's not an excuse. Right? And this is not about staying in my lane.
It's always an excuse when it's not.
No,
it's always
it's
just
when
somebody else.
Like
when it's you, it's never an excuse.
Analogy or whatever, it doesn't work here. Okay?
Oh, see. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't work here. Let's bring up some of the other topics.